I appreciate Kellie because she has brought a genuine sense of humor to her role as Yakima Downtown Rotary President, which, if we're being honest, has been lacking in recent presidents. But seriously, I admire Kellie because of her vision and her commitment. She's really set a high bar for future presidents to aspire to. She is the right person at the right time to take our great club to even greater heights. I salute you, President Kellie. Sorry. Sorry. You spit on me. So sorry. Not sorry. You're right. Cowboy. What do we say?
I had heard about Kellie Connaughton before I ever joined Rotary, and who hasn't? Sun Kings, Costco, the nonprofit world, she's a complete and total badass. But what I loved about being in Rotary this year is how down-to-earth and authentic Kellie was. She's an amazing leader. The way she talked about Rotary International Conference made me excited to go to the conference and prosper. And I did, and I had the best time. It made me fall even more in love with being a Rotarian. Kellie was so great. Even though she was busy, she took the time to hear from everybody, even young Rotarians like us. Huh, Ryan?
Throughout the past year, many of you have mistaken me for President Kellie, which I think is really quite surprising. So I wanted to point out some of the key differences in order to tell the difference between the two of us. So I'll start with this. I'm 5'9½", and Kellie, she's 5'10". I have blue eyes, but she has really blue eyes. Kellie also wears glasses like I do, but hers are just black on the top and mine go all the way around. I think the most important thing to differentiate between Kellie and I would be our hair. Kellie has this very distinct gray streak that runs down like this. Now, I have not earned that gray streak yet, but I sure hope to someday. Kellie, you're the bomb. Thank you so much. I'm Marie Makita. Kellie is our former president, and just so excited for an amazing year. Thank you. The pressure of being at the podium can be really intense, and therefore sort of helping words come out properly can sometimes be a challenge. For instance, Camp Grumley could be Camp Gormley. Introducing Ian Longa, maybe you meant to say Jan Lurie. Maybe when you were trying to introduce Sony Alexander, it came out as Sonia Rodriguez True. Who knows? Mike McKinney, Mike McKinley. You never know what she's going to come up with.
Oh, hi. It's Bob Gerst here at John I. Haas. Right now it's just me, beers, cookies, and books waiting for the rest of the literacy group to join us. But it gives me time to think about President Kellie. What a fun, energetic, smart, charismatic leader that she's been. And most of you don't know about the incredible experiences she has in addition to Rotary at the Greenway. I mean, she could write a book on some things. I know just the other day she was called out of a meeting because there was some naked guy running down the Greenway. President Kellie, as always, you handle things with great diplomacy, great heart, and you're a role model for us all. Thanks for your serving. Goodbye.
So Kellie, President Kellie, what a fantastic year this has been. I have to say that my favorite thing absolutely that you have brought to Rotary is the book giving that we do. Asking each one of our presenters whatever the topic is to give a book or a title to us so that we as Rotarians can share that with our two libraries is fantastic. I think that's just such an inspired move that, you know, Rotarians are service above self, and here even our presenters are helping us to fulfill that mission. So thank you so much for your year of service. I appreciate it and appreciate everything that you've done. You've just meant the world to everybody here, and thank you so much for what you've done. We couldn't say anything else beyond that, but just thank you. Oh my gosh, Thank goodness that was empty. Can you imagine if there'd been water in that? Whew. I don't think I would have lived that down.
Kelly, congratulations on completing a wonderful year of Rotary as this year's president. When I think back to the year and during your time, I can't help but appreciate the welcoming and the warmth that you brought to the podium, from welcoming our guests to holding the panel with the exchange students, to the kind and thoughtful words you would say at the end of each scholarship meeting. You just did a fantastic job of making Rotary and showing Rotary in the welcoming light that it is. Again, congratulations on completing a fantastic year. I look forward to sharing lunch with you when you're just one of the gang.
Well, I am thrilled to be able to share a year in review and the highlights of Kellie's president year. And there's so many to talk about. I tried thinking about one, but there's so many wonderful things that she brought to the table. But most importantly, what I loved is the introduction of books, favorite childhood books being donated to local centers. I just think that is fabulous, and to know that that legacy of presidency will live on, and how she really instituted ways to get Rotarians to get to know each other and meet new people. And we all know I'm probably the most interesting Rotarian, but thank you, Kellie, for such a great year. It was fabulous.
Cheers to Kellie for a great year. We salute.